Hey everyone, new series we're starting, and it's going to be like a little bit of an update, day in the life of running a facility and the things that happen to us and the things that we do. Just today is April 10th, 2018, and I've been full for a little while. It took me a little while to get full. You know, this business ebbs and flows, and when you think you have it all figured out and you're balanced, all of a sudden, you know, you have 5 vacancies or something like that. So you always have to be aware of that and be prepared. Some of the things that I like to do to help avoid vacancies is being very selective on who I take in as a resident. So I was full. I just found out that a lady is going to be moving out. The reason why she's moving out is she's running out of money. I've gone backwards on pay. You know, she's a good resident. She's part of our family. I like their family. She came in at first, she was paying about $3,500 for a private room with a bathroom. Some areas you can get more than that. Some areas you can get less. We just kind of like to keep it around there. And she ran out of money, and I dropped her rate down to $2,500. And I just did it because I like her. And then the son just told me that they can't even afford that. So they're going to move her home, and they're going to take care of her and save money. I had a call from a lady Monday, so they found out Sunday. Monday I had a call from a lady who had taken a tour of our facility 2 years ago. And I didn't even remember her. We've done a lot of tours, but she was just looking at the time, and now she's ready. So you have to understand that sometimes people are going to do tours, and you just got to put your best foot forward, and the timing may not be right at that time, and 2 years later, here they are. So even the marketing that you're doing now, even the advertising, the connections you're making, a lot of these times it doesn't happen immediately, and that's why it's important to hit the ground running and continuously having things out there. So the lady's going to pay me, I think, $3,600. She wants to move in June. It's April 10th. The lady's moving out in May 1st. So I'd have to make a decision. I could tell her, you know, hey, too bad. Somebody else is going to take it. I could wait. What I like to do is I like to meet the person, because if the resident is so good, then I might wait, and I might negotiate and say, hey, why don't you pay half of May? And the reason why you'd wait and see, and I could play hardball. I could say, hey, tough, you got to pay for the month. But I also don't want to lose the person if they're so good. If this person is so good and they're going to be with me for 5 years, what difference does 1 month make? I know I have those bills now, but I could rush and take the next person who comes, but they may not be as good. And that's something you definitely need to consider, is the quality of the resident. How do they fit in? Now, if this lady's awesome and wants to run my bingo, or wants to set up cards and cookies with the ladies and is a social person, that person is worth more money to me than the lost revenue. Because when I do a tour for another vacancy in the same area, and Mrs. Johnson is there, and she's been with me for 3 years, and I'm not even remembering the 1 extra month vacancy I had. And I do a tour, and the lady is looking for a place for her mom, and she meets Mrs. Johnson, and she goes, oh my God, my mom would love this lady. I want my mom to be right here. That's priceless. It's priceless. And so I'm excited. It doesn't always work out like that where it lines up. Sometimes you have to wait 3 months. This last go around through the holidays, I turned down probably 15 people to get 1 resident. And some of them you just aren't appropriate. You know, some of them are like on hospice, gonna be passing in a few weeks. They're violent, or they're disruptants, or they're going to be really hard for your caregivers. These are all things you need to factor in. I try to find really nice people, and more importantly, really nice families, because we can handle most residents. It's the families that can cause you a lot of problems. So this is just a little tip, something that came up yesterday, and I'll keep you posted. I'm going to try to do more of these type of videos. Have a great day.